The term tetrapod means 4 feet, which includes all vertebrates that have ever existed that have 4 limbs. However, this group also includes many animals that don't, and are descendants of organisms with 4 feet. For example, snakes, and the extinct order of swimming reptiles known as Ichthyosaura.
Tetrapod evolution began around 395 million years ago, most likely from lobe-finned fish, such as the lungfish. There are many species of lungfish, but all species have some resemblance to tetrapods. They are considered a biological superclass, known as Tetrapoda, comprising of the first 4-limbed vertebrates and their descendants, including all living and extinct amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals.
Most species of tetrapods in present day are terrestrial. However, little evidence supports the idea that any of the earliest tetrapods were mobile on land. Fossil evidence suggests that their limbs could not have held their midsections off the ground, and the known trackways do not indicate that they dragged their bodies in any way. Presumably, mobility of tetrapods on the ground started with creatures who could walk along the bottom of shallow bodies of water, creating tracks. This is illustrated in the video of a walking cavefish. The walking cavefish shows potentially the first pelvic-like mechanisms, allowing the fish to move in the way shown.
The specific aquatic ancestors of the tetrapods and the process by which land colonization occurred remain unclear. There are 2 distinct groups of tetrapod descendants: anamniotes, which lay their eggs in water, and amniotes, which lay their eggs on land. This includes mammals. Most amphibians today remain semi-aquatic, live in the first stage of their lives in water, very similar to the environments which early tetrapods derived from.
The change from a body plan for breathing and navigating in water to a body plan enabling the animal to move on land is one of the most profound evolutionary changes known. It is also one of the best understood, largely thanks to a number of significant transitional fossil finds in the late 20th century, combined with the improved phylogenetic analysis.
The connection between the pelvis and the hind limbs in early tetrapods, known as the sacrum, is a prime example of exaptation. This is a feature that performs a function that is useful, but did not arise through natural selection for its current use. The sacrum is extremely useful for terrestrial organisms because it allows them to use their hind limbs efficiently for locomotion on land. However, the earliest form of this connection evolved whilst these tetrapod precursors were still living in water. Only later, as the tetrapod ancestors moved onto land, was this trait co-opted for terrestrial support.
It is now clear that the common ancestor of bony fish, Osteichthyes, had a primitive air-breathing lung, later evolved into a swim bladder in most ray-finned fish, actinopterygians. This suggests that crossopterygians evolved in warm, shallow waters, using their simple lung when oxygen levels in the water became too low.
As you can see, the original tetrapods played a key role in the evolution of many of our modern-day organisms. Discoveries of species such as Tiktaalik rossei, better known as the fishapod, are seen to be the missing link between fish and the land-conquering creatures. Studying these species has given us a broader knowledge of our ancestral evolution processes.